Hi everyone, Red and Black Horizons here with the first of hopefully many videos to come. Now early in the night I decided to switch over, upgrade if you will, from an old style to a nice bourbon. So I figured this was a good opportunity to go over some of the upgrades that I've made to my gear. Now when I first started off, I wanted to get all the gear as quickly and as cheaply as possible. And in doing so I made a lot of mistakes. My advice to you, do your research, look up the reviews, and make sure that you know what you're getting before you actually purchase it. That way, you're going to be able to leave with more money in your pocket and a little better prepared. Now, the main thing for any good camping setup is a tent. Got here a Slumberjack 2. It's actually a pretty good tent. I like this tent. I'm planning on keeping it and using it for car camping with friends afterwards. Only problem with it is that it's heavy. This thing is almost 7 pounds. And on a bike, that's just not going to do. What I upgraded it to was a Dash 2 by REI. This tent, with the footprint that I also bought and a few extra stakes for it, altogether comes in little over 3 pounds. It's a very light tent. Kind of interested to see how it's going to hold up under some cold weather conditions, but from what I've been hearing online, I think I'm going to be very happy with this. Now, definitely the biggest mistake that I made was the sleeping pad. Now, I saw a $30 Coleman self-inflating sleeping pad with a pillow attached. How could you go wrong? Seems like a great deal. I received this in the mail. This monstrosity. As you can see here, it's absurdly large. It's barely any smaller when it's deflated than it is when it's inflated, and it weighs 5.5 pounds. I upgraded to a Climate Static V. This weighs 1 pound 2 ounces, and it's actually much more comfortable. I'll probably have to actually get an inflatable camp pillow, but this just isn't worth it. Next thing is sleeping bags. This is a Nature Hike Lightweight 180. Once again, I really like this bag. Especially for, I think I paid like 20, maybe 25 bucks for this. It can actually compress a lot smaller than this. It weighs a little over a pound, and for a summer sleeping bag, can't ask for anything more. I'm definitely keeping this for day hikes, for, like I said before, summer camping trips. However, for a trip like the one I'm planning, I'm going to be going through a variety of environments, a lot of temperature changes, and something this lightweight will not work. This is only rated 45 degrees. Upgraded to an Outdoor Life Latitude 20. Once again, this will compress a lot smaller. I just don't want to stress the straps right now. This is rated to 20 degrees. Heard great things about it. It's affordable at $80, and it's a good mix between the compressibility of a down with the affordability of a synthetic. Heard good things about this, excited to try it out. Now, when you have a good sleeping bag, what you want to also get is a sleeping bag liner. Keeps the sleeping bag clean. Also, helps you get a wider temperature range. If it's too hot, then you just sleep in the sleeping bag liner. If it's too cold, then you double it up, both together, and it can add somewhere between 10 and 15 degrees to your sleeping bag, depending on what kind you've got. Now, I started out with another Coleman product. I've been impressed with Coleman in the past, but lately, I think I've just been doing the wrong research and buying the wrong product. I got this fleece sleeping bag liner. Once again, this thing is gigantic. It's actually bigger than the sleeping bag. I'm not sure how that's possible. But it's heavy, it's big, and when I started to think about it more, I don't want to be laying in fleece in really hot weather. So I got the Sea to Summit Thermalite Reactor Plus. It's much more breathable, a lot smaller, lightweight. I think this is a much better decision than that. Last but not least, backpacking pot. Now, I've been told that this is an out-top backpacking pot. I've seen these all over online, different companies, different names. I think they're just mass-produced in China and everyone slaps their name on it, but at the end of the day, it's not a bad pot. It's extremely lightweight. The handles fold out. It's pretty sturdy. You have a cup, you have a bowl or a pot, 2-in-1. I like it. However, for this trip, I'm trying to compress as much as possible. I'm trying to keep all my cookware in the same place. And I just can't store much in this, and the mesh bag does not keep everything securely together. So that's why I upgraded to this MSR Stowaway. It's a 1.5 liter. As you can see here, I did my own upgrade. I fashioned a pot cozy out of some Mylar that I found. So that's going to keep me from burning myself when I set the pot in my lap. That way I can use the pot as a bowl. Don't need a separate container. Also, it's going to save fuel. Get it up to boil, and then I'll be able to just set it off to the side and it'll retain heat and continue cooking. That way I don't waste fuel. As you can see, a lot larger, more area, you can cook a lot more. And what I like about this is that the top secures. That way I can take utensils, a coffee filter, maybe some coffee grounds. I can put everything in the same place and keep it secure. So, that's all for now. Stay tuned to this channel and this blog. I'm going to have more gear lists coming soon, a full camping gear list, bike, electronic, clothing. So, thank you, and I'll see you next time.